57 interesting psychological facts about love. Number 1. Sometimes the best way to solve a problem is to stop caring. Number 2. Being in love cuts the headache frequency in half. Number 3. Love can wait for more than 10 years to get in a relationship with the one they love. Sometimes it's even more than 50 years. Number 4. The people who give the best relationship advice are usually the ones who are singles. Number 5. You can't lie to your crush, it's complicated. Number 6. When you find out that someone likes you, a little part of you starts to like them back, even if you never had feelings for them before. Number 7. Distance doesn't necessarily ruin a relationship. You don't have to see someone every day to be in love. Number 8. Heartbreak is real. Research has shown that intense or traumatic events, such as breakups, divorce, physical distance, or the loss of a loved one, can contribute to real physical pain in a person's heart. This is an actual condition known as the broken heart syndrome. Number 9. Love is not lust. Love is different from passion or lust. Number 10. When someone tries to impress you, it means they are already impressed by you. Number 11. You tend to fall in love with the person who is more like your parents. Number 12. Research has shown that men and women are more likely to fall for each other in dangerous situations than in uneventful surroundings. Number 13. A happy heart is a healthy heart. Number 14. When people in love stare into each other's eyes, their heartbeats sync together. Number 15. Whenever you think about someone a lot, it's because they were thinking about you first. Exceptions are there, like celebrities. Number 16. Someone truly loves you. They tend to hug you for at least 5 seconds or more. Number 17. Most of the time, boys make the first move, but if a girl does it, then believe me, no one can love you more than that girl. Number 18. The more attractive you find someone, the more difficult it becomes to lie to them. Number 19. Men who tend to fall in love and say, "I love you" first in the relationship. Number 20. A person that truly loves you will never let you go, no matter how hard the situation is. Number 21. If any person is ready to be in a relationship, they are more likely to seek out love than those who shy away from it. Number 22. Be confident at the first meeting, as 40% of men do not feel confident meeting a woman for the first time. Number 23. Couples who are similar to each other are not likely to last in romantic relationships. Number 24. Don't love what you can't trust. Don't hate what you can't have. Don't say what you can't show. Don't judge what you don't know. Number 25. Not speaking with the one you love for more than 48 hours can make you feel homesick. Number 26. Long-distance relationships work because partners talk about intimate feelings and thoughts more often, and they seem to have a more idealized view of their partner. Number 27. Studies report that men are also more emotionally affected when relationships end. Number 28. Talkative girls and silent boys make the best couples. Number 29. Always try to maintain eye contact, as it is the primary and powerful tool for attracting a potential date. Number 30. Flirting is an effective way of reducing loneliness, depression, and relieving stress. Number 31. If your man spends less time with you, or if he is no longer romantic or tries to start fights, then he is about to break up. So observe your man. Number 32. You never realize how much you love someone until you lose them. Number 33. If someone really wants to see you, they'll find a reason, they'll find a way, and they'll make the effort. Number 34. When a guy likes a girl, he'll look her in the eye. When a girl likes a guy, she'll look away. Number 35. The more you ignore the one you like, the more you will fall for them. Number 36. When people kiss each other, they exchange approximately 10 million to 1 billion bacteria. Number 37. Make a person fall in love with themselves, and they'll fall in love with you. Number 38. Love is literally blind. It doesn't seem to matter what other people say to your lover. He, she is always perfect in your eyes. Number 39. Falling in love at first sight is apparently true according to psychologists. It takes only 2 to 4 minutes to fall for someone or to make a good impression on someone. Number 40. The more you talk about that person to others, the more you fall in love with that person. Number 41. Loving someone and being loved in return makes wounds heal faster due to the release of oxytocin in the blood. Number 42. When you really love someone, age, distance, height, and weight are just numbers. Number 43. The longer you hide your feelings for someone, the harder you fall for that individual. Number 44. Falling in love makes you more creative. Thinking about love makes people think more globally and gives them the ability to come up with new ideas, according to a 2009 study by researchers at the University of Amsterdam. Number 45. Once you fall in love, there is no going back to being friends again. Number 46. Being in a relationship is not about dates or showing off. It's about being with the person who makes you happy. Number 47. A true relationship is when you can tell each other anything and everything. No secrets and no lies. Number 48. Just by looking into the eyes of a stranger more frequently can lead them, and you both fall in love. Number 49. When we are single, all you see are happy couples, and when you are not, you find happy singles. Number 50. Love always starts with physical features. Number 51. Never lie to someone who trusts you, and never trust someone who lies to you. Number 52. A healthy relationship will never require you to sacrifice your friends, your dreams, or your dignity. Number 53. Romantic love is biochemically indistinguishable from having a severe obsessive-compulsive disorder. Number 54. We also tend to fall in love with someone who looks like ourselves. Number 55. If you hold hands with someone you love, this can help to alleviate physical pain as well as any feelings of stress and fear. Number 56. When you have a crush on someone, you overlook their flaws. Number 57. Loving someone who doesn't love you is just a waste of time. People spend more when trying to impress a romantic interest. Men, in particular, tend to show off wealth to attract potential partners. Nearly 40% of men don't feel confident while meeting a woman for the first time. A human brain has the capacity to store 5 times as much information as Wikipedia. Women generally have a better sense of smell than men, which can influence their attraction and emotional connections. The person who brings out the best in you and makes you strong is actually your weakness. We can love 2 people at the same time, but never at the same intensity. People who care for others are very sad, psychologically. Holding in the tears and pretending to be okay puts as much stress on your mind as your heart. Crying keeps you healthy. People who are really in love tend to get jealous over stupid things. Ego is just a small 3-letter word that can destroy a big 12-letter word called relationship. The wrong person will find you in peace and leave you in pieces, but the right person will find you in pieces and lead you to peace. Haters don't hate you. In fact, it's because you are the reflection of what they want to become. Secretly thinking you are better than everyone else is good for your mental health. Someone will walk into your life one day, and you will finally understand why the relationships in your past never worked out. A great relationship is where yesterday's fight doesn't affect today's communication. Relationships won't heal you, and being single won't kill you. Remember that. Laughter strengthens relationships. Couples who laugh together are more likely to have stronger and more fulfilling relationships. Eye contact can increase emotional connection and make people feel more understood and valued. The person who irritates you is the one who loves you the most, but fails to express it. Never share your top secret insecurities or weaknesses to others, no matter how well you know each other. If you are attractive, people of your gender will judge you harshly. People who are good at reading others' emotions and nonverbal cues tend to have more successful and satisfying relationships. The more stressed you are, the slower your wounds and illnesses heal. Almost all women seek to remake men, and when they succeed, they lose interest in them. Behind every successful man is his woman. Behind the fall of a successful man is often another woman. When men are oppressed, it's a tragedy. When women are oppressed, it's considered tradition. The harder you work for something, the greater you will feel when you achieve it. People lie about money to their partners. This is called financial infidelity, hiding debt, spending, or secret bank accounts. If you really love someone, time and distance will not make you forget them. Over 90% of mental diseases are either caused or complicated by the stressful act of overthinking. When you smile because of someone, it's a special feeling, but when you cry for someone, it's love. Your brain tricks you into seeing yourself 5 times more attractive in the mirror than you actually are. Choosing not to argue with people who are committed to misunderstanding you is self-care. Many people think love is full of joy, smiles, and romance, but the actual truth is, love is full of hurt, pain, and crying. Don't let anyone know too much about you. The more they know you, the more they will take advantage of you. The type of music you listen to impacts the way you look at the world. A man doesn't need to be perfect to make a woman happy. All he needs to do is be the man he said he was when he first met her. When someone stares at your lips during a conversation, that person desires to kiss you. Your relationship is meant to be your safe haven and happy place, not another battle you have to fight. We underestimate how much money we'll need in the future. This leads to poor retirement planning. Kissing someone makes your heart beat faster and pumps more oxygen to your brain. Friends influence financial decisions. If your friends are big spenders, you're more likely to be one too. The more you have, the more you want. This is called the wealth paradox. Getting richer often leads to more desires. Money, if it doesn't bring you happiness, will at least help you be miserable in comfort. Financial issues are one of the top causes of divorce. Money disagreements often lead to conflicts in relationships. Men tend to initiate touch more than women in non-romantic situations. Be serious about your dream, because your own distractions are going to kill them. It's very easy to find a new one, but it's hard to find a true one. When you stop caring about being liked, you become more likable. Sometimes, it isn't the song that makes you emotional, it's the people and memories that come to mind when you hear it. Always remember, rumors are started by haters, spread by fools, and accepted by idiots. Avoiding some things doesn't mean you don't want them. It means you know they aren't right for you. Americans in relationships had 16 fewer intimacy sessions per year from 2010 to 2014. Men love it when the woman they are attracted to can remember small details about them without being reminded. Happiness starts with you, not with your relationships, not with your job, not with your money, but with you. You can kill the dreamer, but you can't kill the dream. Physically attractive people are judged more positively by strangers at first glance. This is called the halo effect. Respect is earned, honesty is appreciated, trust is gained, loyalty is returned. I am 97% sure you don't like me, but I'm 100% sure I don't care. Girls tend to perform better than boys in subjects such as language arts and social studies in schools. Dreams are a way for the brain to process and make sense of daily experiences and emotions. If the person's pupil dilates while looking at you, it is a proven sign that he or she is attracted to you and loves what they are looking at. Overthinking kills happiness. Insecurities kill self-esteem. Lies kill trust. Learn to enjoy being alone, because no one will stay forever. Love and lust are not the same things. Both involve attraction, but lust is more about physical desire and a basic drive to procreate. There are some things money can't buy, like manners, morals, and intelligence. Intimacy is a great addition to your regular workout routine. The thought of loving someone can be frightening, because it requires allowing yourself to be vulnerable. The time is always right to do what is right. It's never too late to start over. If you weren't happy with yesterday, try something different today. Don't stay stuck. Do better. Train your mind to see the good in every situation. Don't waste your life trying to impress others. There is a place for lust in romantic relationships, but not all feelings of lust develop into an emotional connection. We don't grow when things are easy. We grow when we face challenges. If you want to be trusted, be honest. Start the next chapter of your life. If you're constantly reading the last one, remove the baggage and attempt to move on. If a crush lasts longer than 4 months, it may very well be real love. Humans are prone to biases and prejudices, often without realizing it. If you announce your goal to others, you are actually less likely to succeed. As studies confirm, you lose motivation. Crushes can be a good way to practice empathy and understanding of other people's feelings. People's personalities are influenced by both nature and nurture. Passionately kissing for a long time, and more often, can exercise your facial muscles, which can help in making you look younger. It is said that a passionate kiss can activate up to 24 facial muscles and 112 postural muscles. Humans have a natural inclination towards fairness and reciprocity. Similarity in attitudes and values can increase attraction. Plenty of women get extremely wet and turned on when men are gentle, instead of being too rough or fast, as the slow build-up could feel exhilarating. Nightmares usually begin between the ages of 3 and 6 and decrease after the age of 10. They may be happy tears, tears of relief, or a bit of melancholy. As long as you didn't hurt her by accident, it could just be her overwhelming emotions being let out. A lot of men want to approach the woman they find attractive, but are nervous about being labeled as creepy. Going on an adventure with someone, even if it involves some slightly dangerous scenarios, is likely to make you both fall in love deeper and faster than if you met that same person during a mundane setting. 1 in 5 people uses their smartphones during physical activity in bed. Studies say individuals who instinctively use sarcasm to tackle a frivolous question have a healthy mind. In a group setting, people tend to look at the person they feel closest to when the group laughs. When you start taking care of yourself, you start feeling better, looking better, and even start attracting better. When you are ignored by someone you strongly care about, the reaction in your brain is similar to physical pain. Children who grow up in a stressful environment with strict parents are more likely to develop the habit of overthinking as adults. People tend to value emotional intelligence over IQ when choosing a potential partner. Friendships that started in the period between 16 and 28 years of age are more likely to be robust and long-lasting. It is said, if you dance before leaving the house in the morning, you are likely to walk out into the real world with an optimistic perspective. The first 3 seconds you wake up, you will not remember anything. You can die from fear because the body releases a large amount of adrenaline, which can be toxic in high amounts. Psychology says that people who forgive others easily are often happier and less stressed in life. If you give a person too much, too soon, they will fall in love with your hand and not your heart. If someone leans slightly toward you during a conversation, it shows they are fully engaged and interested. A toxic person will do everything to stay in your life, except change. The scent of a loved one can instantly lower stress and create a feeling of safety. You can't change what's going on around you until you start changing what's going on within you. A genuine smile can make you more approachable and trustworthy to others. The right attention from the wrong person during a lonely time can fool you into thinking they might be the one. Toxic people stay because they know you are too kind to push them out. You'd never invite a thief into your house, so why would you allow thoughts that steal your joy to make themselves at home in your mind? They don't stay because they care. They stay because they manipulate. You don't see people as they are, you see them as you are. Stay away from people who make you feel lonely. No company is better than a bad company. Focus on self-improvement rather than seeking the best partner. We all make mistakes. Don't let that be the reason you give up on somebody. People who laugh together frequently tend to feel more connected and valued in each other's company. The cage you fear is often unlocked. You just never tried the door. You don't break generational curses by fitting in. The tone of voice someone uses when speaking to you can reveal more about their feelings than their words. People who avoid discomfort also avoid transformation. One lie is all it takes for someone to lose their faith in you. The best you can do, always be upfront, always be real, and always tell the truth. Growth is painful. Staying the same is painful. Choose your pain. Psychology suggests that recalling happy memories during difficult times helps build emotional strength. The more you defend your limitations, the more they define you. Sometimes you have to suffer in life. Not because you were bad, but because you didn't realize where and when to stop being good. Many people are trapped in prisons they built to impress others. When someone avoids eye contact while lying, they may also fidget or touch their face frequently. Comfort zones are where dreams go to die. Your past is a place of reference, not a place of residence. People who share their dreams or ambitions with you are subconsciously seeking your encouragement and trust. The longer you entertain what's killing you, the longer you postpone what could heal you. The most dangerous prisons aren't made of walls, but of emotional chains. When someone consistently remembers small details about you, it's a sign of genuine care and interest. Not everyone you lose is a loss. Sometimes it's survival. Approximately 4% of men and women's dreams are about sex, according to research. The worst part about a toxic relationship is that it teaches you to doubt yourself. A small misunderstanding can break two lovable hearts very easily. Be with someone who brings out the best in you, not the stress in you. A toxic person will make you feel guilty for reacting to their disrespect. Men are more likely to express love through actions, while women tend to use words and emotions. A toxic relationship teaches you to confuse pain with love. Don't be too happy when people say they love you and care for you. The real question is, until when? Because just like seasons, people change. You can't fix a toxic person, but you can fix your decision to keep them in your life. They don't change, they just get better at hiding who they are. The wrong relationships just prepare you for the right one, and when the right one comes, you'll be thankful the others didn't work out. They don't want you to heal because healed people can walk away. A perfect relationship is not that you never get angry, upset, or irritated with each other. It's how fast you resolve and bounce back to normal. They never change, only their tactics do. You don't owe anyone a place in your life if they keep poisoning it. No need for revenge, just sit back and watch. Those who hurt you will eventually screw up themselves, and if you're lucky, it will let you watch. Success is buried in the work you are avoiding. You were not born to pay bills and die. Go create something meaningful. Without communication, there is no relationship. Without respect, there is no love. Without trust, there is no reason to continue. When your intentions are pure, you don't lose anyone, people lose you. A good woman is not interested in your money or your status. What she wants from you is your time, loyalty, love, and commitment. You will never be criticized by someone doing more than you. A woman can leave the man she loves, but she doesn't leave the man who makes her feel valued and cherished. Every next level of your life demands a different version of you. Women immediately want sex as soon as they see that a man always keeps her as his first priority. If someone shares their childhood memories with you, it means they trust you deeply. Older men get approached by women when they show genuine respect and emotional maturity. Waiting for change, while not doing anything for it, is like waiting for the train at a bus stop. The average size of a female private part makes an average male's banana more than enough for pleasure. The average size of the female intimate part varies between 8 and 10 centimeters, and an average-sized male genital organ is sufficient for pleasure. The biggest guru mantra is never to share your secrets with anybody. It will destroy you. Younger women may prefer older men because they feel more secure. Physical and emotional intimacy are interconnected for women. Mimicry is a sign of attraction. Research shows that we mimic the actions of people we are attracted to. A roaring lion kills no game. You're more likely to dream about intimacy if you sleep face down. One moment can change a day, one day can change a life, and one life can change the world. Feeling valued and respected enhances a woman's sexual satisfaction. People generally prefer an attractive face over an attractive body when they are looking for a long-term relationship. You can close the city gates, but you can't close a person's mouth. Studies suggest that the average man thinks about intimacy multiple times per day, though not every 7 seconds, as the myth suggests. Romantic love lasts a year. After that, attachment love sets in. It's impossible to remain angry at someone you truly love. Anger lasting for more than 3 days indicates that you're not in love. Building trust and commitment is crucial for maintaining a healthy sexual relationship. Mutual exploration of fantasies and desires can strengthen intimacy. Trust in God, but tie your camel tightly. Creating a comfortable and safe environment encourages openness and vulnerability. You can't escape death and guests. Within 5 seconds of meeting someone, you make a lasting impression based on the following order. First, how you look. Second, how you sound. Third, what you say. Necessity changes a lion into a fox. Sexual preferences evolve after 40, emphasizing adaptability and understanding. Death and life have their determined appointments. Riches and honors depend upon heaven. According to some psychologists, human beings are not capable of being just friends with members of the opposite gender. Clarity of intent and respect for boundaries are fundamental in intimacy. Death is a camel that lies down at every door. Valuing self-esteem, self-love, intelligence, and emotional balance enhances intimacy for a 40-year-old woman. The needle makes clothes but stays naked. Respecting individuality and cultural nuances enhances intimacy. An intelligent person avoids 3 things in life: in youth, lust; in maturity, arrogance; in old age, greed. There are only 2 mistakes one can make along the road to truth: not going all the way and not starting. Debts are like women. Once you have them, you can't get rid of them. Once a friend, always a friend. He who wants a rose must beware of the thorn. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether they are the garbage man or the president of the university. Some women prefer pleasure from behind. Incorporating sensual activities like massages or baths can enhance arousal and connection. The arrow that has left the bow never returns. Never reveal what you are planning to do, but by wise counsel, keep it secret, being determined to carry it into execution. He whose heart is stirred by love will never die. Female pleasure does not have an expiration date, and some women can experience them even after the age of 90. With a sweet tongue and kindness, you can drag an elephant by a hair. If you think you're too small to make a difference, try spending the night with a mosquito. If there is no enemy within, the enemy outside can do no harm. If you think you're too small to make a difference, try spending the night with a mosquito. If there is no enemy within, the enemy outside can do no harm. Couples who spend at least more time together are more likely to have a stronger relationship. Little by little, the wool becomes a carpet. In France, oral work is seen as a natural part of arousal and foreplay. Psychologically, it is impossible to be just friends with someone you have fallen in love with. Based on a psychological study, a crush only lasts for a maximum of 4 months. If it exceeds that, you're already in love. If someone is in love, their pupils expand as much as 45%. Avoid intimacy in old age because, at this stage, it is better to use other sources of pleasure. No medicine exists that can cure hatred. Bravery without foresight is like a blind horse. The more you talk about someone, the more you fall in love with that person. Knowledge is a garden. If it isn't cultivated, you can't harvest it. Intimacy for a woman in her 40s can be satisfying with intelligence and emotional balance. If you hold hands with someone you love, it can help alleviate physical pain, as well as stress and fear. 8 out of 10 women test sexual compatibility before marriage. Thinking is the essence of wisdom. Love can leave a memory that no one can steal, but it can also leave a pain that no one can heal. 80% of women will experience chronic, painful intimacy. Once you carry your own water, you'll remember every drop. A feeble effort will not fulfill the self. Give yourself permission to fail. If you never fail, you never learn. If you never learn, you will never grow. Never underestimate the power of prayer. One small prayer can change your life dramatically. My father said there are 2 kinds of people in the world: givers and takers. The takers may eat better, but the givers sleep better. Sometimes God doesn't change your situation because He is trying to change your heart. Distance yourself from the people who bring out the stress in you and move closer to those who bring out the best in you. Stop trying to hide yourself so much. You are capable of doing great things, and you have a lot to give to this world. Kindness makes you the most beautiful person in the world, no matter what you look like. Just be yourself. Let people see the real, imperfect, flawed, quirky, weird, beautiful, magical person that you are. You have nothing to prove to anyone. Don't seek for the best partner, but seek for the person who makes you a better version of yourself. Accept both compliments and criticism. It takes both sun and rain for a flower to grow. One of the most painful goodbyes is when you know that the next time you meet, the hello won't be the same. The happiest people don't have the best of everything. They just make the best of everything they have. Learn to say no in a relationship when it's in its early stages. This will make your partner treat you better and even respect you, as he or she will see you as unpredictable. When someone is so sweet to you, don't expect that person will be like that all the time. Remember, even the sweetest chocolate expires. Respect the old when you are young. Help the weak when you are strong. Confess the fault when you are wrong, because one day in life you will be old, weak, and wrong. To make a woman happy, give her these 3 things: attention, affection, and appreciation. Real love is knowing someone's weaknesses and not taking advantage of them, knowing their flaws and accepting who they are. If someone has to tell you that they are a good person, be careful. Good people don't have to tell you they are good people. They show you. Sometimes it's very hard to move on, but when you take one step, then moving on will be very easy. Emotions can be contagious. This is known as emotional contagion. Crying releases stress hormones and can boost your mood afterward. You can feel emotional pain in the same part of the brain as physical pain, the anterior cingulate cortex. Suppressing emotions can lead to physical health issues like headaches and high blood pressure. Smiling, even when forced, can trick your brain into feeling happy. Anger boosts your sense of control, which is why people often get angry when they feel helpless. Emotional reactions are faster than logical thinking. Your brain feels before it thinks. The emotion of fear activates more areas of the brain than any other emotion. People remember emotionally charged events more vividly. This is known as the flashbulb memory effect. Empathy is both emotional and cognitive. You can feel someone's pain and also understand it intellectually. Women are more emotionally expressive than men on average, partly due to social conditioning. Too much emotional suppression can lead to emotional numbness. Love and fear release very different brain chemicals: oxytocin for love, cortisol for fear. People who are more emotionally intelligent are generally happier. You can physically feel emotions, like butterflies in your stomach or tightness in your chest. Your body language can shape your emotions, not just reflect them. Guilt is a uniquely human emotion tied to moral behavior. Listening to sad music can actually make you feel better. Nostalgia is a bittersweet emotion that improves mood and combats loneliness. Emotional pain lasts longer than physical pain. Your emotions influence your memory recall. Happy people remember more positive memories. People who feel emotions deeply often have higher creativity. The emotion of awe can increase your sense of time and patience. Shame and guilt activate different brain regions, with shame being more about self-image. Mood swings are not always signs of mental illness. They can be tied to hormonal or environmental changes. Feeling emotionally supported reduces the intensity of negative emotions. People with high emotional intelligence can read micro-expressions in others. The brain releases dopamine when you feel excited or joyful. Love can make people temporarily irrational. It decreases activity in judgment areas of the brain. Expressing gratitude regularly improves emotional well-being. Men and women process emotions differently. Men use more logic-based areas. Facial expressions are universal across cultures for basic emotions. Being emotionally vulnerable helps build deeper connections. The more emotionally connected you are, the more pain you feel when hurt. Anger can be productive if expressed healthily. Prolonged emotional stress can lead to burnout. People in love often experience lower serotonin levels, similar to OCD. Jealousy is a mix of fear, insecurity, and comparison. Being emotionally aware helps in making better life decisions. Your emotional response to events can be more impactful than the events themselves. Touch can regulate emotional states. Hugs reduce cortisol and raise oxytocin. Mood lighting and colors can affect your emotions. Children learn to regulate emotions from watching their parents. Fear sharpens your senses, while sadness dulls them. If a man avoids kissing during sex, it could reveal this emotional block, a fear of intimacy and vulnerability. While physical connection comes easy, emotional closeness might trigger discomfort rooted in past trauma, attachment issues, or fear of truly being seen. Repressed emotions can show up as body tension or fatigue. Laughing improves mood by triggering the release of endorphins. Some people are alexithymic. They have trouble identifying their own emotions. Emotionally intelligent people are better at conflict resolution. Rumination, repeating negative thoughts, intensifies negative emotions. Meditation helps regulate emotional responses and increases emotional awareness. Your brain can't distinguish between a real emotional experience and an imagined one. Just imagining a stressful situation can trigger the same emotional response as living it. People feel emotions faster than they can consciously identify them. Emotions occur in milliseconds, but it takes longer for the mind to label them. Emotionally intense memories are often less accurate. The stronger the emotion, the more likely the memory gets distorted or exaggerated. People with higher anxiety tend to read neutral faces as negative. They unconsciously perceive threats where there are none. Emotion influences perception. Sad people literally see the world as darker. Mood can affect visual perception like brightness and contrast. Naming your emotions reduces their intensity. This technique is called affect labeling and is used in mindfulness and therapy. Different languages shape how we feel emotions. Some cultures have words for feelings that don't exist in others, like saudade in Portuguese. Stop telling others about your problems. 20% don't care, and 80% are glad you have them. Most women are attracted to men who possess a strong sense of humor, as it indicates higher intelligence and honesty. The most difficult emotions to fake are sadness and anger. Nothing is permanent. Don't stress yourself too much, because no matter how bad the situation is, it will change. People tend to commit immoral acts or do not fulfill someone's request for help if no effort is needed, and they do not have to refuse a person directly. Anger increases the desire of possession in people. People make more efforts to obtain the object that is associated with angry faces. You'll ruin your life trying to make everyone happy. If you have more than 3 priorities, you have none. Don't make someone a priority in your life when they don't do the same for you. Your value is not determined by someone else's inability to see your worth. Never respond to rudeness. When people are rude to you, They reveal who they are, not who you are. Don't take it personally. Be silent. Life is about balance. Be kind, but don't let people abuse you. Trust, but don't be deceived. Be content, but never stop improving yourself. Never show your weakness to the world, because the world is much more interested in playing with it. Waiting for change, while not doing anything for it, is like waiting for the train at a bus stop. Overthinking is the biggest cause of our unhappiness. Keep yourself occupied. Keep your mind off things that don't help you. Be optimistic. Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes it's a quiet voice at the end of the day saying, "I will try again tomorrow." Keep your distance from people who will never admit they're wrong and always try to make you feel like it's all your fault. Be the person you needed when you were younger. Be not afraid of moving slowly. Be only afraid of standing still. When someone loses their love for you, they do two things. First, they change their attitude. And second, they change their tone. Be careful who you trust and tell your problems to. Not everyone who smiles at you is your friend. It's not worth killing yourself over a company. That'll replace you in 2 days if you're gone. Never put the key to your happiness in somebody else's pocket. No one can change a person, but someone can be a reason for a person to change. People don't get what they deserve. You aren't always responsible for the first thought you have, but you are responsible for the second one. We don't always have to agree with one another, but it's important that we learn to respect each other. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Talk to people the way you want to be talked to. Respect is earned, not given. Live life the way you want to live it, because even people who care for you can't be with you every step of the way. You can't change someone who doesn't see an issue with their actions. You can only change how you react to them. Beneath the pain is a lesson. Beneath the sorrow is hope. Beneath the struggle is courage. Everything in your life is a reflection of the choices you have made. If you want a different result, make a different choice. Not everyone is meant to be in your future. Some people are just passing through to teach you lessons in life. Never go to the past for happiness, justification, or excuses. The world is what it is. You are what you are. Males who lose their virginity late have a higher income, higher education, and a more healthy relationship later in life than those who lose their virginity earlier. When you have money in your hand, only you forget who you are. But when you don't have any money, the whole world forgets who you are. Life is about balance. Be kind, but don't let people abuse you. Trust, but don't be deceived. Be content, but never stop improving yourself. Before you speak, let your words pass through 3 gates. Is it true? Is it kind? Is it necessary? When someone keeps ignoring you, it simply means that you're not important to them. Don't push away the people who truly care about you, because one day they won't come back. You must be big enough to admit your mistakes, smart enough to learn from them, and strong enough to correct them. Fake people are like clouds. When they disappear, the day is much brighter. Contentment is not the fulfillment of what you want, but the realization of how much you already have. A woman will never be truly loyal to a man who mistrusts her. A woman will desperately want to sleep with you if you tell her two things. First, you are beautiful. Second, you'll get everything you want. We learn something from everyone who passes through our lives. Some lessons are painful, some are painless, but all are priceless. A jealous person will make you feel like they're praising you, but the moment your back is turned, they will start making snide remarks about you. Rather than trying to let go of their jealousy, they'll just act like they don't care at all. Morning wood has nothing to do with romantic dreams or stimulation. Nocturnal penile tumescence causes men to have 3 to 5 erections every night, some lasting 30 minutes. If the ice isn't floating, don't drink it. There is something in the drink. Never sleep with your windows open. If you're ever in a falling elevator, lay flat on your back. Leave a note on a table before you leave the house. If you come back and it's gone, leave the house immediately and call the police. Always park your car facing out. When panic hits, fumbling in reverse could cost you. It's a small habit until it saves your life. Your body is weakest at 3 to 4 a.m. This is when most people die in their sleep. You look exactly like 7 other people in the world and probably won't ever meet them. Being forgetful is a sign of high intelligence. People are most honest when they are tired. Not arguing or fighting in a relationship represents a lack of interest. When you are not prepared for a test, you fight or flight kicks in, and you feel the need to run. Smiling is 69% more attractive than makeup. Some people can hear color, see sound, taste words, synesthesia. When someone smells good, it automatically makes them more attractive. Phobias are inherited. Every 10 years, we become a new person and our desires change. Study why if you don't master taxes, you'll work twice as hard for half the wealth. The rich don't work more, they just pay less, legally. The heavier the bottle of a wine is, the better quality it is. If a bird ever gets into your house, turn off all the lights and open a door window outside where there is visible light. To stop a popsicle from dripping on your hands, pierce a muffin cup liner with the stick so it catches the drizzle before it hits your hands. Trying to quit smoking? Lick a little salt with the tip of your tongue whenever you feel the urge to smoke. This is said to break the habit within a month. On vending machines, if you press the buttons in the order 4, 3, 2, 1, you can sometimes get free drinks. Try it out. Nothing kills weeds and keeps them dead for longer like white vinegar straight from the bottle. When boiling water and it starts foaming over, pour in some olive oil. Just a bit, it'll make the overflowing go away. Stuck chatting up a mumbler at a party? Lean in with your right ear. It is better than your left at following the rapid rhythms of speech. If you get a small burn, Immediately apply white toothpaste as a salve on the burn. Always exhale when your left foot hits the ground to avoid cramps while running. Use hand sanitizer if your lock is frozen. The alcohol will melt away the ice. Use a blow dryer to instantly defog any mirror. If you ever have to clean up vomit, and hopefully you don't, put ground coffee on it first. It takes away the smell and dehydrates it. You can then sweep it up easily. A handicapped parking spot needs a sign to be valid. If it just has a wheelchair painted on the ground, you can legally park there. When meeting someone for the first time, ask them what they like to do, rather than what they do. It'll get them excited and spark conversation. Chocolate can kill dogs. It directly affects their heart and nervous system. Dip the top of your cups in paint to easily differentiate them. If you peel a banana from the bottom, you won't have to pick the little stringy things off of it. If you have sensitive ears, put Vaseline on earrings before putting them in. This will eliminate all irritation. To clean a microwave, put a bowl of water inside and microwave for 3 minutes. The steam will moisten everything up, making cleaning simple. Watching the news too much has been proven to depress you and give you an unrealistic view of the world. Ever had a dream where you're falling? This indicates that you have lost control of your life or have been abandoned. When your kids are born, reserve them a good email address. Send them pictures, notes, etc. Give them the password on their 18th birthday. It takes 2 to 4 years to completely get to know someone. Couples who wait this length before marriage are less likely to divorce. You can be arrested for using someone's public Wi-Fi without permission. You can tell how much you like someone by how strong the urge is to check your phone when you're with them. In college, always sit in the front of the class. You'll stand out immediately, and your professor will remember you while grading. If you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. The best time to have sex is right before bed. Surrounding yourself with positive people increases your life expectancy. If a girl talks to you about a movie she wants to watch, chances are it's a hint that she wants you to ask her out. The body often associates pain with sight. The next time you stub your toe or get a cut, look away. Listen to your portable radio for important updates and instructions from local authorities. Remember to have a battery-powered radio in your survival kit. Some radios are now equipped with multiple power sources, such as batteries, solar panels, and a hand crank. According to a study, smelling rubbing alcohol can relieve nausea almost instantly. People who make you laugh during your worst moments are the ones you should cherish the most. The silence between two people often speaks louder than words. It reveals comfort or discomfort. Someone who makes an effort to match your energy level subconsciously values your connection.